Welcome back. We have Blunderpecks here. We are at 659. So let's take a look at the common mistakes at these levels. And we have the white pieces. Let's go ahead and control the center with e4. And my opponent's playing the Alekhine's defense. So let's see if they know how to play. We're going to push the pawn, attacking it. An opening principle is to not move a piece in the opening multiple times. And the Alekhine's defense completely ignores that. So now we're going to make the knight move multiple times, and I think this is actually not a good move. Because I believe now we can do this, and they got to go back. Yeah, I think we can just kick it away right away. Or we can just take control of the full center. But usually they'll go here. So how do I punish this? Let's see. If there's ever an opening here, we can give a check. They can block, though. But a3 just feels fine. Why not? There's no check because we just go here. And now after this, we might even have b4. But we could also just take control of the center. That seems very, very reasonable. So let's go d4, threatening to play d5, so we'll probably see something like d6. Or even, yeah, or they go e6, making room for the knight, but now I can just take. They take, I go here, they go here, and we just have two pawns on e5 and d5. That, to me, feels very good, but I actually almost blundered a pawn. So you gotta think, before you move a pawn, what was it doing? It's protecting this pawn, so let's not do that, actually. Now I'm looking at this, maybe I could also just develop the knight. You know, development is key. Why don't we just develop the knight to protect everything? And now we are threatening to go d5. Okay, so they want to go here. But I think now we can do this, knight back. And then bishop here. I feel like we're just fine in that position. So let's go ahead, play d5. They take, we go here. Now this is the only square. And I mean, we just control so much space. Oh, wow. They go there. It's interesting. This feels like it should be wrong. Actually, wait. No, I just go here, and the knight is trapped. We just play b4. b4, and the knight has 0 squares. And this is why you got to be very, very careful whenever you play the Alekhine's defense. Now, I'm kind of when you play against the Alekhine's defense, you kind of break an opening rule as well. Like, we're moving a lot of pawns, but we can get away with it because we're tempoing the knight. And we are taking up a lot of space. It's hard for black to really develop well. Yeah, they protect. Now we can just take the knight. We're up a piece. And yeah, so now we just need to convert this. We can just go bishop here maybe. Bishop here, castle. We can probably never lose. We maybe just go here as well, attacking this. But I'm just gonna keep it simple. We're gonna go here. If they play bishop here, we'll meet it with bishop b2, protecting the pawn once again. Castles. Yeah, they go ahead and castle as well. We might as well get our king safe. This might not be the most, you know, the best way of playing here. But, you know, I just want to develop and then get castled. So a way to blunder here would be to take, because then our bishop would fall. So let's not do that, and let's play a simple, maybe just simply move the queen up, protecting. But we gotta remember, after this, this pawn will be unprotected. Maybe we just go like queen d2. We attack the pawn. Okay, they want more pressure. We can take now though. And then we're gonna have a trade. I take. This is gonna be protected from the rook, so we can go ahead and capture. And if they take, we can actually take here first. Yeah, so we have a little intermezzo here. Instead of first capturing this, we can capture here. And we attack the queen. So the queen's got to move. But then he's going to play this, protecting the bishop. And then if I take the knight, they can take the rook. So that doesn't actually work. So we need to take the bishop. Now they capture. So our pawn is hit. We can protect it this way. Protect it in a few different ways. We could counterattack like this. Which seems pretty good to me. Yeah, let's just counterattack the rook. Boom. Get the knight out. And then our development is finished. Oh, okay. So they go for that. So I could take the pawn. Take this way, knight takes. Pawn takes, queen takes. We do like trades, but this bishop could be very good. So I'm tempted to take with the pawn. But then they're going to go here. And then I could apply some pressure to the pin. They have to go here. Let's simplify. Let's just, we're up a piece. We might as well just trade. Might as well just trade. That is my philosophy. And with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and play queen c3, offer a trade. They definitely shouldn't take because it allows us to develop. And they're down material, so they should not be trading pieces. Also attacking the pawn. Yeah, they go there. Perfectly reasonable move. So I guess we'll just go ahead, develop our knight. Look to play rook b1. Attacking the queen again. Of course, I saw this move, and it's a little bit unpleasant. But we can always kick it away with queen d3. Okay, bishop comes out. So it's stopping me from going rook b1. It's a little bit annoying. I think I can go here. Yeah, now we just improve our knight. Attack the bishop. If they bring the rook, we can take a pawn, or we can... Yeah, I would probably just take the pawn. And the knights protect each other, so we're never really worried about anything. We can always just play knight f3. Okay, they don't want to trade, so they bring back the bishop, which allows me to go rook b1 now. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go rook b1. And let's see where the queen goes. Okay, it goes here. So I can't go like that. It's a little bit unpleasant. They're trying to set up some kind of battery, probably. And now they're trying to kick me away from the knight as well. Maybe we'll just go like knight here. Let's just protect everything. Keep everything solid. We don't want to lose the game blundering a piece back. This is completely winning, so let's win this game. Make sure our pieces are protected. Yeah, of course they attack us. But now we can simply just slide out of the way, attacking the queen, offering another trade. A good thing to remember is hanging pieces or unprotected pieces fall off. So my last move, I went here so that I could move here, and I didn't have to go like queen d3 protecting this. Because in the last position when the knight was on d2, this knight was unprotected without the queen. So it just gave my queen some mobility. And now we might be able to just infiltrate. Oh, wow. They're counterattacking my knight. However, that leaves their queen unprotected, so we can go ahead and capture that. Okay, well, do I want to take with the queen or the knight? Let's see. Let's just take with the knight. Once again, I mean, let's just not have a bunch of hanging pieces. Take with the knight, and then, they'll tempo us. That's fine. We can go here. If they tried this, we'll just sack the queen for 2 rooks. That is a completely winning position. Instead, they go there. It's an interesting move. Let's offer a rook trade. If they don't take, then we invade on the 7th rank. Okay, but yeah, now it's just completely winning. So let's go here. Get both rooks in. And yeah, I mean, now it's just completely game over. Jack. And let's go here. Try to get this check in. Okay, they're just gonna be annoying, so let's just take stuff. We can go here, and now we'll go ahead, go here. Try and get some kind of rook checkmates. Takes. Probably gonna go here, I would assume. And then we're gonna slide this way. Okay, but they don't do that. So let's cut them off. The way that you want to checkmate with rooks is getting one rook over here, one rook here. Or like this, we can go check. They attack me. Now we just move all the way across, and no matter where they go, it's checkmate. GG. It's a pretty clean game. We just punished them for going there, and I guess, yeah, we should have just went d4. But honestly, a3 did pay off in, you know, the later moves, so taking was a huge mistake. And then, yeah, the b4 comes in. They needed to go here, but even then, it's like d6 takes. This pawn is like just a complete thorn in their position. So computer thinks that just giving it up was much better. And of course, I mean, I'm not playing the most accurate, but and what I mentioned in the game, if we take, it's a huge blunder because they can take here. Always be aware after you move a pawn of what's being attacked behind it. Takes, and yeah, I mean, we're just completely winning. We just simplify. Activate our knights. Activate our rooks. And yeah, I mean, here, the way that I found the best move, knight f3, was just, okay, so they want to hit my queen. My queen's going to have to move. If I move the queen away from the knight, they take my knight, so let's protect that knight. And then, yeah, this is just an unfortunate blunder, my opponents. They obviously saw at first that I was attacking the queen. They were like, I don't want a queen trade. And then they forgot and just moved the bishop. Happens to us all. And yeah, I mean, now it's pretty straightforward. If you ever get a position like this where you're up a piece, or, well, I guess I'm up a queen and a piece, definitely just sacrifice. And typically, depending on positions, getting the 2 rooks for the queen is very playable, and most times a really good trade. However, you have to be careful. Like, it's completely winning here because they don't have a queen, but playing against a queen is extremely tricky, especially at the lower levels. So I'd be very, very careful going to those positions. It might be the best move, but if you don't know how to play with 2 rooks versus a queen, maybe avoid it, because you can get yourself into a lot of trouble. And then, yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward from here. We just go ahead, set up a ladder mate, checkmates. Let's play another one. All right, we have the white pieces again. Let's go ahead and play e4, control the center. Let's develop our knight. They bring out their knight. Okay, let's just develop both knights. Why not? See what they play. All right, we got the 4 knights game. I think this is actually the Halloween Gambit. Takes here, here, here. Maybe we play the Halloween Gambit. I've never played the Halloween Gambit, but I play a version in the Vienna Gambit. It's after... It's knight c3, knight out, and then I would play f4. And if they go here, we can take, they take, and then I go d4, knight back, and then we go e5. And it's like similar, but it's a much better version of the Halloween Gambit. We're going to play the Halloween Gambit. We're going to take. We're going to try it out. So I know d4 is the move here. And I think if they go here, we go here. Oh, but they go forward. But now I can go here, and I think I think this was already a huge blunder. Because I go here, and now we get the piece back. If they do this, this is a very common trick. Queen e2, followed by like knight here, maybe. Yeah, I think the knight had to go backwards. So this is already tricky. Okay, they're trying to get rid of the knight. They just sacrifice this knight. Knight takes... I don't even know if I should do that. Takes, knight takes. Maybe we develop the bishop first. Takes, takes. Ah, but if I go bishop here, they can go here. Let's just take the knight. Just be up a piece. Well, get our piece back. Maybe that's not that great, though, because we're gambiting. We're gambiting. We didn't really want to... Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I've never played it before, so... Yeah, I feel like I should be able to go here. Knight here. I can just castle, because if takes, 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 we would have rook e1. Okay. Just slide back, maybe. Let's not give them the bishop. And then we're just looking to castle. We are attacking the pawn after castles, so they'll have to take, probably. Oh, interesting. I guess I have to go queen up. Can't play this, otherwise we drop the bishop. But now they have this. Eee. Do we have this? No, they take with check. This is kind of tricky. We might have messed this up. Okay, they miss it. Luckily for us, they miss that. So I can't castle that way. I can castle here, though. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, knight comes in now. We're going to move the knight, or the queen. I guess I'll play queen up. Probably takes. Takes. They do need to be careful now with this alignment, though. Their king's still in the center of the board. And we're attacking d5. And we're threatening a fork on f3. Yeah, so they castle. So I guess I can just take here. Threatening a fork. Well, threatening the queen and the bishop. And this is a threat, so I think they might have made a mistake here. Because no matter where they go, well, they have to go here. And we might even actually have this to cleanly pick this up. Queen here, bishop here, queen here. And then we just win the bishop outright, I guess. So I think they blundered. Oh wow. So this is a nice try. They're counterattacking my nut or my queen. However, you gotta look for checks, and when I take this queen, it comes with a check. So now I'm gonna be able to take the knight before they can take my queen. Now which way do we take? Probably with the rook. Try to activate the other rook via f1. Now I don't really think this was very clean, but in my defense, I did play a gambit that I'm not familiar with. Okay, so they're attacking the pawn. I kind of want to go here and here, but I think we can simply just double the rooks on this file, and then we can plan to go like this. I'm also looking at takes, and like rook takes. Looks like it wins a bishop at the moment if they don't protect it. Rook takes, rook takes, rook takes. Discovered attack. Can they go here? No. Yeah, so I think my opponent missed that. So let's go ahead and take the pawn. And due to this pin, or discovered attack, they are just cooked. Yeah, now they take. we can go ahead and capture with our rook. And yeah, we have discovered attacks, so we'll be winning something. Whether it be this. Okay, I guess there is that. But I can take the bishop, and if they take, we just are fine. Winning material, no matter what. You take, we're going to take with the queen, so that it's a check. And then it looks like we can go queen to f7, threaten the mate, and this should be game over. GG. Let's take a look at what I could have done better. Okay, I played the game relatively fine. But we did blunder. Well, actually, I think, yeah, the Halloween Gambit is the blunder. And then, yeah, this is a brilliant move. Wow. Yeah, because they can't really move back. Queen takes, and yeah. So, I mean, good job on my opponent for finding that. And then, okay, bishop d3 was the best move. Check. So, sacking the material back is actually the best way to play against the Halloween Gambit, I guess. That's kind of funny. I did think that they should do this, and I was going to go here. Knight g8, and then I was going to develop the bishop. And there's a lot of attacking ideas. Like, we can probably play, like, castles f4, f5. Maybe some potential sacrifices. All the good stuff. But went like this. I wanted a queen trade, but I was still in the gambit style, so I was like, let's keep the pieces. But at this point, it's not really a gambit anymore. And I should have went queen to d3. And the reason was, there's this move. And yeah, I quickly moved my queen, and that was just not good. And then, yeah, so now we have to play queen d3 anyway, so we lost a move. And then my opponent blundered, because I can take on d5. And they had a nice try. They threw in this intermezzo. But whenever you're doing this, you need to make sure that the opponent is not taking with check. Because checks are the most forcing moves, and they must be responded to. So unfortunately, yeah, my opponent just loses here. And yeah, it's checkmate. Good game though. So it happens to the best of us, you know? Let's play one more. See if we can get up to 680. All right, we found somebody who is 680. We got the white pieces again. That's crazy. All right, let's go e4. All right, we have the French defense. Let's put 2 pawns in the center. Now, they're going to play d5. This is the French defense. Okay, never mind. My opponent's bringing out their queen. So what does this do? It attacks the pawn. It's protected. But you know what? Let's just develop a knight. Because why not? We can threaten, you know, some bishop g5, early tempo on the queen. I like those. If my opponent's not careful, they might actually get their queen trapped. Whoa, dude. What is this, man? That is a free pawn. I'm assuming that they want to play this. So if I take this, there's no checks on the king. Do I really care about this pawn, though? That's the question. Also just take. Okay, let's just take their pawn. It's a free pawn. Let's make my opponent work for it. We're going to protect their pawn. We're not pushing because I don't want them to take. And now, once we've gotten a pawn, we want to consolidate. We're not going to try and do anything fancy. Oh, wow. Okay, so they put the bishop here. That feels so wrong. Okay, we're gonna first tempo the queen. And the reasoning for that is I don't want the queen to be able to escape back. Kind of want it to be chilling over here so that I can go here with tempo. Now they have to go here. And it's just going to be a little bit unpleasant for them, it feels like. What happens if I go h3 setting up this? Because that would trap the queen. If I go h3, what can you do? I guess you can go here making this room. So h3, they have to play like f6. I would go g4. They have to go queen back, and then I can take, and just move the bishop. This feels decent. Okay, or they can do that. That feels a lot more weakening, though. That definitely does not feel like the right play. Definitely doesn't feel like the right play. So I guess I can just keep developing. I have checks if I want them. I could also go here, but that opens up their bishop, so we're not trying to do that. Also go knight here, trying to go knight here. Potentially utilizing these squares, so let's develop our knight. I think playing... Yeah, okay, so they go there. I think playing f6 was a little bit better. I'm going to castle now. If they capture, it's fine. We'll go rook b1. Okay, they're attacking my bishop. We can't... My bishop is a little bit bad here. I can go this way, but then they're going to expand. I don't want them to expand. So let's just go... Oh, wait a minute. Why did I not go all the way back? Here and here would have been devastating. Not gonna lie. That's okay, though. I still think we're doing very well. Oh, wow. They're really attacking us. Their king is in the center of the board. I don't think that's a good move. We're going to go rook b1. Okay. Now I could take... Triples my pawns, though. I don't love that. I would actually like if they took. We do need to figure out a plan here. I guess I could go rook b2. Try to bring the queen. If they ever take, we're happy. Yeah, let's just start applying some pressure here. Their knight is like horrendous. And so if they go here, I go here. They're gonna castle in time. Just unfortunate for us. Maybe I get rid of their bishop. No, I don't think getting rid of the bishop is the way. Now let's double. Yeah, the castles that I can't take. Very understandable. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this bishop. Now I know my bishop's better, but I want this file. And I wasn't able to infiltrate. I really want to be able to infiltrate. This is a free pawn. So I'm going to take that pawn. If I go here, I can just go back. We're now up 2 pawns. Yeah, let's just go back. I mean, our king is safe. There's no real threats. Let's see. So I could trade, but then they're going to come here. I don't want to give them control of the file. So let's put the rook on the 7th rank. We're not attacking this at the moment, but now maybe like queen b6. Their queen isn't really doing anything over here. They probably need to play like g5 and try to get g4. Okay, they take. If they go here, I can just take the pawn. Or better yet, maybe even like... Okay, yeah. Maybe I go here, attacking this. I think that's probably a better move. Attack the pawn. Because they want to go rook b2. They want the rook b2. But if they let me get e6, then their pawns are falling. Without a doubt. Because I take, and then I move the queen, and I play e6, and then the knight's coming in. Okay, so they let me take the pawn with check. Don't think that was the best move. I do like their idea of g5, but I think it's not well timed. Oh wow, they're trying to offer a queen trade here? I guess they are about to get the rook in. I should probably relatively consider that. I think I should probably just take the pawn. We'll take a pawn. I think that's probably the best move. Because now if they're going rook b2, then like we just have so much counterplay. Their king's getting opened up. Knight takes. This pawn is falling. Unless they push. Then just takes. Check. This is definitely just over. It's over. And they can't move the knights because, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and tempo the queen. If they go here, maybe check. Yeah, let's look. Check here. And then check. Yeah, I'm trying to get all my pieces active. Let's go check. Not really 100% sure what they're trying to do. So check here. I mean, okay, let's just go check. They're gonna go here. And then maybe I just place the knight on this square. Just go knight here. Just positionally crush them. Because they're still struggling to really do much. Like, they can get in now, but the queen is tied down to this square because, you know, checks. So maybe I can go like rook e1. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll just, if I go here, takes. Here takes, pawn takes. We can take the rook, or the knight. So I think I can just do this. And they really don't want to trade here. And rook takes doesn't work. Because first I take the queen, then take here. But also just, I could just take as well. You just want to make sure that you wouldn't take with the pawn, obviously. Yeah, so they try that, but we can take the queen. And then we're going to take the rook. And we're just up a super duper large amount of material. Let's activate our rooks. Or our rook, I should say. Yeah, they go there. Let's attack the knights. We're going to look to play. Maybe first we protect our pawn. We don't really need to give it up, but we could also just take. Yeah, let's just take here. I'm not too concerned. And now I'll attack this. Start pushing the pawn. Okay, we're gonna just push our pawn. King moves. What are they trying to do? Okay, my rook is attacked. We can just slide back. So I want to push this pawn. They're not really doing anything about that. They move the king all the way over here, but this is where I want to play. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, they need to go here, but now we can bring the rook in. They blockade. Now let's just attack. And the knight is actually trapped. They have to take. Then we capture and we have two pass pawns. The game is completely over. Push. They can go here, but we're just gonna sacrifice. Make another queen. And I'm assuming we'll see a resignation. Maybe not. The king is cut off, so we're gonna go check. Here, check, and checkmate. Yeah, my opponent resigns. Good game to my opponent. Yeah, I mean, just bringing the queen out early was, you know, wrong. We played very solidly. We took the pawn when they gave it to us. I was debating on, you know, playing some stuff like this, but, you know, any of these moves are fine. The pawn doesn't really need to be there, but, you know, I just took and made my opponent prove why they did it, and it was just a bad move, especially after playing d5. Like, you kind of give up the pawn to get the bishop out here fast, I guess, is his idea. But then he blocked his own bishop in. So that was a poor decision. And then we should have went bishop e2. Makes sense. Yeah, and this at this moment, after I played bishop d2, I was like, oh, I should go bishop to c1 and try to reroute this way, but it was too late. And we give the advantage back, actually, a little bit here. Trading that bishop was not the greatest idea. But I really just wanted to get active. That's exactly what we did. Okay, so in this position, they need to play here. And honestly, it's hard for me to develop this rook with them holding this file so good. But okay, they blundered it. We took another pawn. Came in with the knight. Check, check. Put the knight here. And then, yeah, they blundered this. They can't take because takes. Of course, the computer says just take the rook. But if you're up this much material, just trade down. You will not lose. And then, yeah, we take. We start pushing our pawns. And yeah, this was a pretty clean conversion, I would say. And then the checkmate, for anybody wondering, is, you know, they have to go here probably. Actually, that is the move. Queen g7. I would probably just play something like this. And just force a mate like that. That's what I would probably just like pre-move real quick. But I guess a quicker checkmate is Queen g7. And then if they go here, there's this. Because they're cut off here, I guess. So, yeah, I mean, well played to my opponent. He fought on, but unfortunately blundered a pawn out of the opening, and, you know, the rest is history. So, if you enjoyed this little episode of this series, don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and in the next episode, we'll be looking at the 700 range. Hopefully soon it ramps up and we don't see so many one-move blunders. That is probably like the main thing that I've been seeing at these levels. It's just so many one-move blunders. But thank you for watching.